Hello friends and welcome to a world first exclusive. I'm doing my first ever tier list on my channel and it's going to be healer tier list. I'm also going to add in the best tank to go with each healer so you know what tank you should pair up with in the groups or in your team. So without further ado, let's go. First off, Resto Druid. I'd say Resto Druid is one of the stronger healers right now. That's controversial to say. I have seen a lot of them in the Raid.io top 200, which is where I look for the information. I know that a lot of other creators on YouTube has put them in C tier, like one of the worst specs, but I don't think so. Yes, they are lacking the DPS, so they can't really be on S tier or A tier, but they're doing really good for now, compared to what they did like 2 months ago. I'm not really sure what changed, if they got a buff, I haven't looked into it. But I've seen a lot more restoration druids, and they're doing high keys, they're doing 29s, they're doing 28s, they're on high scores, they're 3k plus in score. So I'm putting them as B tier, a strong B tier. And the best tank to go with Resto Druid is Brewmaster tank, just because of Stagger. Stagger and Hots is like a match made in heaven. It's just, that's the way it should be. Monk Brewmaster is definitely the best tank to go with. You can also do Protection Paladin, just because it's so strong right now, and it has a lot of self-healing. They have Bop, they can heal others. But yeah, Stagger is so good with Hots, so I need to put Brewmaster as the main tank. Before we continue, I had a Christmas giveaway over the holidays. I gave away 2 VOV tokens worth of gold to 2 lucky winners. And here are the winners. First off we have... Let's see. Crash Barbecue from Drakfull. Congratulations, I'm sending over the gold right now. Alright, now for the next winner. Let's see. We have Neris Karind. I have no idea how to pronounce that, but we'll go with that. Congratulations both of you. Here's a clip of me sending Neris Karind his gold. To everyone that participated, thank you, and better luck on my next giveaway. I have no idea when that will be, but thank you all, and congrats once again. Back to the video. Alright, next up, Mistweaver. We're not doing even close enough DPS to be with others up on B. So I'm gonna put them on C tier. And I'm just pairing it with Protection Paladin, because Protection Paladin is so strong right now. Mistweaver doesn't have a tank that's really good like Restoration as with Brewmaster. It's not really one tank that stands out like, yeah, this is the best tank to go with Mistweaver, so that's why I'm putting Protection Paladin. Next up, Disc Priest. Once again, it's all about the DPS. Disc Priests are not really bringing the DPS we'd expect from one of the core DPS healers, whose toolkit is to do damage and heal at the same time. So because they're not doing enough DPS, I'm going to put them right behind Resto Druid on B tier. I've seen a few Disc Priests in the top 200, but it's not more than a handful. So yeah, they're going on B tier. And the best tank with Disc Priest right now, I would say, is Protection Paladin. Just because it's so strong. You have Bop, you have Leon Hands, you do a lot of damage, you can heal it Word of Glory. It's just such a good spec right now for the tanks. So once again, it's not really about the combination, it's just about the tank. Next up we have Holy Paladin. Holy Paladin is still crazy, it's really good. We see them do 30s, 31s now. They're doing a really good DPS, really good HPS. Ashen Hollow is still really strong. Even if it's like a 4-minute cooldown, we can't ignore it. It's just such a big spell in their toolkit that makes them still S tier in my opinion. I have seen other creators put them on A tier, but I think they're still S tier. And the best tank to go with is Guardian Druid. Mainly because they're so good to like keep themselves alive. You don't really think about them. You might need to sack them once in a while. Maybe use a War of Glory here and there. But other than that, you don't really need to do anything. Holy Paladin is also really strong with Brewmaster right now. And once again, for staggering, you don't really need to heal too much. They can keep themselves alive for a long time, so you can focus on damaging. But I still say that Guardian is the best spec with Holy Paladin. Let's move on to Holy Priest. Holy Priests, once again, they're lacking DPS. They can do a lot of healing when needed. They have really good abilities. They have Guardian Spears, which is really good with tanks that does a lot of self-healing and has a lot of self-survivability. So that's why I'm gonna put them on B tier with Blood Death Knight. Blood Death Knights are doing insane amounts of self-healing. That's their way to survive. And that's why I'm gonna put them with Holy Priests because of Guardian Spirits, which makes Blood Death Knights just heal insane amounts. You don't need to think one bit about the tank. If you play with a Blood Death Knight and you have Guardian Spirits on, you can just totally ignore him, do damage, do healing on the others, just ignore the tank, he will survive no matter what. And now, the last one, Resto Shaman. Resto Shaman is insane right now. It's doing 30s, 31s, they're doing 29s. There's a lot of them in the top 200 bracket, and there's just coming more and more on the front page of Raider.io all the time. So I'm going to put them on the top of the list, right above Holy Paladin as a S tier, just because they're doing so good damage with Vesper Totem, and they're so good with Protection Paladins. The synergy between the Protection Paladin and Presto Shaman is insane. This can dispel everything with these two classes. Also, you have Lay on Hands, you have Link, you have Ascendance, you have Bop. You have so much utility and so much survivability with these two. It's such a good combo. And on the higher keys right now, you need to think about tank healer combo. But yeah, there we have it. That's the video. I hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.